Just a little video to say hi. Now I was reminiscing through some things that I used to do. I'm not a professional, but it's what I used to do for a hobby, and that's bake and decorate cakes. I just got through making the Easter tier tray for my table. Y'all, I don't see how y'all can do the tier trays. I I'm new at it, but I got a feeling I won't be doing it much. That is a pain in the butt. Absolutely. And it got on my nerves. It just, now I'm beginning to understand why I don't really do crafts anymore. While in my younger years, I used to craft, and it was, I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I done all kinds of things. And back then, you could get, I can't remember the name of the channel, but it was a crafting channel. Anybody remember Christopher Lowell? He was more or less not exactly craft, but he was a DIYer. Mostly taught you how to full finish, and how to do different paint techniques, and how to just all kinds of cool stuff. And I loved to watch him. You can find him now on YouTube, but they're old videos of back when he used to do his show. There was many and different kinds. There was this one show, one woman where she was a handyman or handy lady. She taught you how to make, or how to make. Yeah. She taught you how to fix your dishwasher, your anything, and taught you different things. She's the one that taught me how to do righty tighty, lefty loosey. When you're trying to screw in a screw or whatever, or trying to take one out. I watched her, and then there early of the morning was the woman and the man the team, and they done all kinds of crafts. And by the way, Christopher Lowell taught me how to make a fireplace, and it looked realistic. It was cool, and I made one, and I gave it to my sister. Well, I didn't give it to her. I'm backtracking myself. That's what Debbie does. I was redoing, I was constantly redecorating, coloring, painting my walls a different color, redoing my kitchen. I mean, that's all I'd done. It was just like, man, if I could do that nowadays, if I had all of that on film, I know my channel would definitely boom. I got no doubt about it. But, that was the day before the cell phones and all this bunch of stuff. So, you couldn't do that. We did have camcorders, but you didn't think about doing that back then. There wasn't anybody to share it with except for yourself. So you didn't even do it. So, yes, I made that fireplace, and since I was redoing my living room, I decided, my sister, she had Her and her husband got into it, and so they separated for a while, and so she moved in across the street in the trailer right across the street from me, which was absolutely wonderful time that she was there. She wasn't there very long. And then I let her borrow it. She wanted to use it so bad. So I told her, I said, you can use it while I'm not using it, or till you move or do whatever. But I'm not giving it to you. Well, do you know that little shit? She's older than me. She was 8 years older than me. She's gone now. I lost her. And anybody watches any of my videos, they know. The story. But when she moved, when she decided she was going to move and go back to her husband, she took my fireplace. And I told her, I said, Patsy, that was her name. I said, Patsy, that's my fireplace. I want it back. You're not getting it back. You gave it to me. I said, no, I didn't give it to you. I let you borrow it I let you borrow it. You wanted to borrow it so bad. You wanted to use it in your trailer. And she wouldn't do it. I told her, I said, fine. Don't expect me to ever give you anything else again, or I didn't give it to you, but don't expect anything from me. Well, that didn't last, because it's your sister, and I have given her, oh my gosh, I have given her so many things over the years. I'm telling you. But if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same thing. I loved her so much. She was like a second mom to me, you know. Yeah, brought up some memories, didn't I? Didn't mean to go that way, but that's the way that's the way you do, isn't it? I miss her. I miss her so much. But anyway, she kept the fireplace and she used it for a while, and then she bought a real fireplace, you know what I mean, the electric kind. And I'm not even sure what happened to that fireplace. I was going to ask the girls, her granddaughters that was taking care of everything after her husband passed away. Patsy's husband, he recently passed away. And I was going to ask them about pictures. I never did. I'll get around to it, but I got a feeling I know what the answer is going to be. That's the only thing I'm interested in. But I had forgotten about that fireplace just now, and I would like to have that back. I really would. If it's possible. If she still even had it. Because I can't remember what she said she done with it. Anyway, I was reminiscing about, me used to do cakes and all that. And I had all these pans, I had heart pans where you can do heart, 3-tier heart cake, for a wedding or just whatever. I had the 3D cake pans that where it's the whole thing, like the Easter bunnies, like I was, in my Easter, what I got from the grandkids, for Easter. It's 3D like that. It had, they had the front and the back. I had those. I had a guitar cake pan. I had octagon. I had round. I had oval. I had them all. And I had so many accessories, different things. Because, I was, back then, you could run a business out of your own home. You didn't have to have a license or anything like that. And so I put a sign out in my front yard, and I got quite a few orders. Of course, you know, from one mouth to another. You know what I'm saying? So the word got around, and my cakes, everybody loved my cakes. Everything was homemade with my two hands, and that's it. I didn't do like they do nowadays. Uh, you know, put the silk flowers or the fake flowers on top of the cakes and stuff like that and call it a day. All of mine was made out of icing, buttercream icing. I could do the fondue or fondue, but I didn't really like working with that. And I was self-taught. I did have videos. I watched videos, and I had VHS tapes. I've still got those somewhere. I just wonder if they still work. And I got a lot of good ideas from watching them, and watching them how they done it. And it came really easy for me. I just really took off with it. Lily, no. Hang on, y'all. Oh, never mind. She's working it out for herself. She thinks with the diaper on, she can't do anything. She wants to either stay right under my feet or go in her pen. Now, I know that's fine, and I should leave her, let her have her space. But if she doesn't have the diaper on, she's all over the house, and she's just all happy and things like that. And just, it's the diaper thing. It's with the diaper. So I'm not being mean to her. I would never do that. Anybody that knows me knows about me and my fur babies. So anyway, with that said, yeah. And I ran the business outside my home, but word of mouth, my name got around. And I won't forget the first wedding cake I ever made was, I made one for mine and Gary's 13th wedding anniversary. I won't forget that. I don't think it was very edible, but people ate it anyway. It was my first time. But it was really pretty, and I was so proud of it. And there, with all the compliments and all that stuff that I got, that just did it for me. And I just took off with it, boy. I took it and ran, And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Now I don't think my anxiety, my nerves, or my back would let me, because there's a lot of work to be done, especially on a wedding cake. Now, on other cake, it's not so bad, like on a sheet cake. But if you're doing character cakes or you're doing wedding cakes, and do it on your own. I did use scratch cake. I did use box cake mixes, and but oh my gosh, the mess. And back then I was a clean freak. I had to clean things up. Boy, I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand anything like, no dirty dishes on my sink. And you're working. Anybody that has made buttercream icing knows what a mess it can be. So what I did do, instead of using butter, I got the Wilton butter flavor, and it was all natural. I used natural stuff. I didn't go get the imitation, stuff, anything. I used the Wilton everything. And we used to have a place here, and it was a Christian-based store. And it was called the Lantern Bookstore. And they also sold Wilton cake stuff. I mean, I got a lot of, that's where I got my stuff at, you know. And now you can find a lot of that stuff in Walmart. So, you know, no problem. But then that's the only place I could go to get what I wanted. And that's where my money went back then. Of course, I wasn't very expensive when, you know, when I sold my cakes. And a lot of them I just made for family and friends, you know. I remember one Father's Day I made several small or like they went a half a sheet cake, but I forget what size you call that, and I do now. You know, it's been a long time ago, back in the '80s when I done this. I done a lot of stuff in the '80s. Anyway, so yeah, kids are getting home from school. We got a lot of kids on this block now, and these kids run up and down the road at 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, what the heck? You can't let kids do that anymore. Besides, we weren't allowed to. Well, the places I grew up, it was like a community anyhow. So I wasn't in a residential area or whatever like this is. But what was I saying? Got off my own subject. What was I saying, y'all? What was I saying? Ah. Well, anyway, I'll pick up from here because I don't remember what I said. Don't remember. Uh, so, uh, but the very first wedding cake for someone else that I didn't even know. It was a friend of mine who ordered it for her aunt, I believe it was, that was getting married. So it was a 3-tier wedding cake. First, right out of the thing, 3-tier wedding cake. Now I'm talking about the kind that's on pillars. I'm not talking about the stack cakes, you know, if y'all know the terminology for, doing cakes. I'm talking about on pillars, you know, like here's a tier up here on the pillar, here's a tier up here, and then here's a tier up here. That kind of cake. And she wanted blue roses, and so no others, you know, she didn't specify anything else, but she just wanted blue roses. No specific color. I did ask. I said, "Well, would she do pastel, light?" We didn't use the word pastel. We just light blue, medium blue, or dark blue. And she said, "Yeah." She just said a medium blue, just so it's blue. I said, "Okay." I just want to make sure. Said, no, I suggested, no, you don't want a light. You really probably don't want a light blue because that's more for a baby cake, you know, baby boy. But, you know, she said a medium blue. That's what she wanted because that's what her, you know, her decoration stuff was. White, blue and white. So my head itches all the time, y'all. If you see me scratching my head, it's because of, it just itches. It's terrible. I know. And I hardly ain't got no hair. I think it's my scalp. Well, it is my scalp. Of course it's my scalp. Your hair don't itch. I'm not even going to edit that. So anyway, I had this 3-tier cake. And back then, the pillars set on top of each layer. It wasn't the kind that you stuck in. Let me see if I can find a picture. You'll probably not, you'll wonder, what the heck is she talking about? Let me see if I can find, these are the wedding cakes. Well, oh boy, I don't know. But it'd probably take me forever to find what I'm looking for. Okay, here is the accessories. I was looking at my old books. Oh my gosh. Even these books now will show you illustrations. Thanks for your order. Please call again. Debbie Anderson, and back then my phone number, which was a landline. Special 1/4 sheet cake for Christmas with poinsettias. $6.50. Place order by December 20th. Yeah, I had lots of fun doing this. But with the pillars, I'm thinking I can find that. Shoot. Shows you how to make, how to color your icing and just all kinds of really cool stuff. These books do. But I really loved to watch my tapes, VHS tapes. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, if you were, let me move this. Oh, well. Okay. If you were making, okay, this is what a pillar cake looks like. See, it's the pillars sit on top of this one here, and you've got to get it perfectly straight using dowel rods in there. See, is it going to show dowel rods here? Yeah, I think it. Anyway, you put the dowel rods in that. Put the dowel rods in this layer. Let's just say this is the bottom layer, okay? Put the dowel rods in here, and then you would put the pillars. You make sure, well, you have to get it even too. Then you put the pillars in. Set the pillars on top of this, and then you've got to put this layer on top of that, and it's got to stay there. And you got to move it. I had to take this cake from my house to their house, I took it myself. I said, oh no. Now this was the way this is what we had to work with for a good while. Till almost the time I stopped making cakes and stuff. Then you were able to, when you was able to find these type, I was thrilled. Now it's just like, it's pointed, and you just stick it right into that layer, your bottom layer cake. And then this goes on top of here, and then if you move your other tier, the pillars just go in this here layer. So I love that. But this kind of cake is really not as pretty as this one. If you buy the accessories, like you can buy swans to go like here, and it covers that up. Or you can use flowers, roses or whatever kind of flower you want. And here's all the different kinds of cake pans that you could buy. I had this one. I had this one, this one, this one. I didn't have this one, but I had this one and this one. I don't know why I didn't have that one. But I mostly just made round because that's what everybody wanted. But this is an old book. This is my first one. Oh, let me put this back. This here is for icing cake top and bottom borders. Oh, that's for the borders. How much I needed. I made notes. I had all kinds of stuff back then. hope I'm not boring y'all with this. This is the, no, this is 89. This is my 89 Weldon cake. You could order stuff. Let me show you. You could order stuff. It's such cool stuff. I had different ones of these, you know, in case I got a wedding cake and they needed a topper. I made the topper too. You could buy your bride and groom. You know, do it either way you wanted to. Or if you just, some wanted just the doves on top, or the wedding rings. They wanted bells on there. Yeah, I've done it all, y'all. Or you can just order. I had actually just for myself, as to put on the cake if they didn't want to keep the cake topper. Which, there's a few people that didn't even care about the cake topper. They just wanted a cake topper on there. So I would use mine, and then I would get that back. But they would have to give me a deposit, just in case they didn't, decided, hey, I want this. Then they'd go ahead and keep it, because they gave me a deposit. But I had this one here. And I believe I had this one. I remember doing a silver wedding anniversary cake, but I don't remember doing a golden one. I had this right here just for personal, for me and Gary. I still have that somewhere. It's up top. And look at these. These are so pretty. And yeah, I don't know if I could do it now or not, but I did it back then. Homemade ones, because some people wanted specifics. I had this one, but I did order some, especially, okay, I had this one. I had this one. I had this one. I don't know if I had those or not. It's hot in this house to me. Didn't have that one. And here we got, go with the swans. Not the swans, but the doves and just the bells. This would go on a baby's cake. And this could go on a baby's cake. This is, I had this one. Well, okay. That was after I put the bride and groom on there. Yeah. This. It's so many things, y'all. So many. Christmas cake. Whoop, where you go? Christmas cake. The poinsettias. Pink. I was nutty about pink back then too, but not as much as I am now. I think it gets worse when you get older. I had this one here. I had the bride and groom anyway. Let's see. Yeah. Some of them are just gorgeous. And you can order ring bearer pillows. I've made those, actually, handmade those as well. And here's your bride and groom, where you can pick out which one you want. I had one where, I don't think it's in this book, it might be in the other book, where the groom is dragging, the bride is dragging the groom by one leg. It was hilarious. Specifically made. I I have actually done some weddings. Been a coordinator, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I've done newborn baby cakes. You know, new baby, shower cakes, cakes, and that was, yep, done homemade. Now here's the first one I ever got. These were sitting on top of my refrigerator, and I didn't even know they were up there because, you know, I am kind of short. And Gary, he was up there cleaning because I had him to do that because, you know, we're changing, like I say, cleaning and doing different stuff. This is what I'm talking about now, a 3D cake. There's the pan. You get, you know, there's the front and the back. And maybe I had the bear. I don't remember. I only got one order for that, and I had to special get that cake pan for that. But these are just, look at Raggedy Ann. Don't you think a little girl nowadays would love something like this? Yes, I had numbers. I had this cake mix as well. Cake mix. I had this cake pan. And the butterfly, you could make a butterfly cake. All you got to do is take the round cake and cut it in half and put them together like that. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all probably don't, but anyway. Yes, and I had the superheroes. You can make Batman out of the Superman cake because I had the Superman cake pan. No, here's the one I had right here. The one that I bought. This one right here. The Care Bears. And Bambi, my goddaughter, her mama ordered that for Bambi for her birthday. That was a sucker to get done. It never did get all the way done. Lou was fine with it, though. That was her mom. Her name was Louise. But she hated that name, so everybody called her Lou. Now, see, I need this Barbie cake pan. I could really do some. I could really make some money making a Barbie cake. See? What's old is new again. Look at Garfield. I had that cake mix. Cake pan. Look at these. And I could just go on all day long and about this stuff. But, you know, I'm going to do a live. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to do a live some of these times real soon and see what y'all want to talk about. But just see what we want to talk about. And, yeah. Bar mitzvah cakes, confirmation, no, not confirmation, what do you call it? I'm not Catholic, y'all forgive me. I don't, these cakes. Those type of cakes. Am I making y'all dizzy yet? Anyway, y'all, I guess I'll go and oh my gosh, these wedding cakes, some of them are extravagant. I didn't, thank goodness, I never really had to make an extravagant cake. A couple was quite fancy. but I loved it. But it did take time. I it took a couple of days to do a wedding cake. Excuse me, one day to get your cake done, all your cakes, your layers. Get them in foil. That's the way I did it. Wrap them in aluminum foil, put them in the freezer. And then the next day, you got to do, you got to get her done, and you got to, make your icing because you want all that fresh. And do that. And then the next day would be when they would pick up the cake. And everything would be fresh. But you had to take your, before you done any of that, well, you made up all that icing for your frosting the cake and plus your decorations that you're going to put on there. And try to make sure you're making enough of one color for the, 20 roses on the cake or whatever. You got to make sure you had enough frosting because you didn't want to have to make up another batch because you're not going to get the same color. So I got good at that. I really did. I got good at that. So I'm sure I've bored y'all long enough with my cake thing that I used to do. But looking at all these makes me want to do it again. But I don't know about that. I did do one or two Christmas cakes. One I did for a wedding, and I think it was a tier. I think it was a tier cake. I did do some stack tier cakes too. I done it all. I'm proud of myself. I wish I was able to do it now. I really do. Because I would definitely be doing it. And buttercream icing, y'all, especially when you do, it would be easier because you wouldn't have to do all that icing stuff. I just chose to do mine that way because mostly that's what everybody done back then. Everything was made out of icing. Except, your character, like if, well, I showed y'all, you like your, like you want a baby on there or a stroller or carriage, that type, all that stuff. You don't make that out of icing. It's just the flowers and the trimming and that type of thing. All made out of icing. But the other, of course, not. But yeah, that's my cake decorating vlog for today. I wasn't gonna just vlog about cakes, but that's the way it went. And I'm gonna darn sure upload this to my channel. Maybe y'all be interested, maybe you won't. Here, if you are here, have a donut. How about a donut? I don't even know why that thing's in here. I think I was gonna get rid of it or something, and it was wind up in here for some reason. I don't know. Oh, y'all, look at this turkey neck. Oh my gosh. There we go. I need to start doing my videos like this. Or quit looking down, and do them all like this. There. There. How's this? Young. I'm young again. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hey, I hope I've had fun. This has been fun for me. At least, it made me feel better, and hopefully I made you feel better. I don't know. I'm hoping I did. Sure hope I didn't make you feel bad. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all. Thumbs up if you like. Subscribe if you haven't. And have a wonderful blessed day or night, whatever it is, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you in the next one, my friends. And we're going to do a live as soon as I get the time. I'm really, really busy right now. I mean, I know I'm sitting here just yakking about this, but I didn't get to do all the things that I wanted to do before Easter. And it's Sunday. And this is, what is this, Tuesday? Because I'm going to upload this today. I think this is Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good thing I got done with that tier tray. I'm going to show y'all the tier tray. I want to show y'all the tier tray. And there's Lily. Because I probably ain't going to do, I don't know. I don't know about doing the lights. But let me turn this around and show y'all. There's my tier tray. Now I've got these lights. I bought 2 sets of them and they're eggs. I'm thinking about putting I don't know if I'm even going to or not. Put the batteries in there and put that around there somehow. But this is what I did. Y'all tell me what you think. I'm new at this stuff. And that little blue guy, oh, it's so cute. I know I got him covered up. And this, I thought this would look really good with that. Look at that. Isn't it cute? And it's got the steps going up. And it's like, I don't know. It's a 2-story or something. And then it's got room over here on the side. I think it's the cutest thing. And I did go ahead and buy one of the trees. And that Nomi, I thought he had bees on him, but he's got dragonflies. I said, aha, I need a little succulent because I got the idea off of, let me see if I can find it. This is from my tier tray, the thing off of it. And I thought, I'll kind of go by this. Well, no, there ain't even no eggs on there. Well, yes, there is. There are eggs right there in that basket. Yeah, so I got some eggs on there and some carrots. Anyway, I think it's cute. As cute as possible because I'm no good at it because I'm just not done it before. But I think that tier tray is the cutest thing I ever did see. And I had to cut this grass thing, and I made a mess. Oh my gosh, I wanted it, to be here on the table, and it worked out really good. There's the egg I bought from the plus section at the Dollar Tree. And I know that kind of looks like Halloween-y, but I like it. And I've still got some more stuff here. That's my little village stuff, like this. And see, right here where I'm redoing my kitchen. So there it is, y'all. I would turn you the other way, but if I did. So there's my decoration. And then I'll show you my tree. But I don't have it, flip you over, yes sirree. I don't have the lights on it. And y'all, listen to this. Think about it. If you go to the Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree gave us a tree topper for Valentine's Day, and they gave us a tree topper for St. Patrick's Day. But they haven't gave us one for Easter. What? That's crazy. Why not? Easter's more, well, more, not maybe, it's a national holiday. Why wouldn't they give us an Easter one? Either that or I'm looking over it and I'm not finding it or something. Have y'all seen one for a tree, you know? I haven't seen anybody haul one for a tree. So I don't guess they don't have it. Now I'm not finished. I'm never going to get finished. I tried to put this up here for a topper. It won't stay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm still trying to figure. Well, I'm not working on it too much. I mean, it's decorated. See, that is that tinsel. That's only one. Let's see, where's it at? I don't remember where. Anyway, that is just the one. It was so long. I mean, so I went around twice, but it was very, 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 very thin. See, it's not thick at all. So yeah, I worked out and it's really cute. And I bought these to go on the tree. I'll get them on there eventually. And I think I'm just going to leave the tree up for a while. I bought these. They're cute. If you can hear the TV in the background, I apologize for that, y'all. And I apologize for keeping you so long, but... And I don't have this decorated. There's my piggies. And I just put that there, on there. That's about it, y'all. That's my decoration. Oh, except my my egg. There it is. So anyway, y'all, good grief, 47 minutes. 47 minutes of mostly cake talking. So anyway, y'all, hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, let me know. And I will see you in the next one. I've got some Temu hauls I got to get done. Oh my gosh. And I got another Dollar Tree haul. Yep. So anyway, I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I'll see you. The good Lord's will. I'll see you in the next one.